the next thing we will look at are the nouns and adjectives. Nouns and adjectives. Nouns and adjectives in Hebrew language. In Hebrew language, one thing is clear. The noun you use for a masculine, the adjective qualifying a man, and the adjective qualifying a female gender, they cannot be the same. Nouns and adjectives. So we have masculine and feminine. We have singular and plural, by the way. For instance, let us use horse. Horse. Sus is horse. Sus. S-U-S is horse. That is masculine. But when you want to talk of female, the feminine gender of horse, you don't just talk of sus, because you are not talking of a male. You know, the feminine of a horse is a male. So you will now see sus, then you see long A or very long A, which is AH. At the end you add AH. So the introduction of AH makes the horse feminine. It is no longer masculine. It is now feminine. So it's the same thing with ish, man. Isha means woman. Remember, we talked of Adam, and we say Adam is not man. Adam is mankind, humankind. So when you want to talk of man, you talk of ish as man. You talk of isha. The A, very long A, makes it feminine. The very long A after putting ish makes it become feminine. So prophet is Navi. Navi is prophet. And when you want to talk of prophetess, you talk of Nuvi-A. You see, the A makes it feminine. King is Melech. The Melka makes it feminine. So when you see it, you will see that A makes the word feminine. It is at the end of the masculine word that you will see the A, which makes it feminine. Now, we don't just have masculine, feminine, we also have singular and plural. So man can still exist in singular or as men in plural. So when you want to talk of man in plural, you talk of susim. That is man in the plural. That is men. Susim. I, very long I am. It makes it man in the plural. That is men. So now you talk of susot. That is feminine gender of horse, which is horses, the plural. Susot. Whereas susa is the masculine. Susot is the feminine. So that is how we have the masculine gender and feminine gender. The masculine termination is various. It can end at anything. But when you see the A, it most likely will be feminine. When you see very long A ending, it most likely will be feminine. I'm saying most likely because we will still come across some words that will take exception to the rule. So, and when you see very long I and M ending, susim, as we used as an instance, it means it is masculine plural, which is horses. And when we talk of susot ending, it is most likely to be feminine plural. Feminine plural. And when it is plural, it tells us that this is what the termination must be. It must be either im or ot, masculine and feminine. But when it is a, it tells us that it is feminine singular. But nobody can say, okay, this is how the termination of the masculine singular will be. No. It can end in anything. It can end in L. It can end in M. It can end in ayin. Anyhow, it can end. But when you see that ending, it is studying the root that makes you know that this is it. But when you see, for instance, Melech, as you have said earlier, then you know that it is not having any of the termination for plural or feminine singular. So then it must be masculine. That is what we want to explain to us at this point.